Dear Diary, will I make it to US Dressage Finals this year? This is my raw amateur experience, the ups, the downs, and everything in between on my road to the US Dressage Finals. Please like and subscribe to follow the journey.
All right, so I thought we should start this episode 6 with a little check-in. We're officially 1 month away from the show, and this will be our first show to try to qualify for regionals, which will then qualify for finals. This is very important. I've never shown the level 1 test. At the show, our goal is to show training level, hopefully get a really high score to kind of like move on in a sense, like maybe a 70 sounds crazy to me, but that is kind of the goal. Level 1, get them at least minimum qualifying score to go to regionals, which I believe is a 64%, but I will check on that. I've got my show pad. You got to start every season with at least 1 or 2 of these bad boys. This is a Lemieux faux sheep squishy goodness in there. Just a little tack update. So sweet this morning. Yeah, you missed me. This is our 3rd ride of the week. On Tuesday, we went back to Yannicka Gray's and she actually helped us make our freestyle, which we aren't gonna show at this first show, but I do hope to show freestyle this year and possibly at finals. That's where you put the music with your own dance routine basically. I just think it's the coolest thing ever. Probably what anyone who's non-horsey has seen the Olympics, like they're doing the Grand Prix freestyle. Absolutely iconic. You know, one day. Snuggies. Look at my sweatshirt today. This is our inspo. Manon and Abraxias. Definitely. Actually, you're really big and Braxius is a very small wyvern. I don't know how to say it. That's really like book talk nerdy girl. Little product review from the tail brush session. A Woolist pad that I got, which is like the cheapo Amazon pad. Super awesome. Just a great everyday practice writing pad when you want that like faux sheepskin for extra comfort. I'll probably grab 1 or 2 more for this year just so I can have some spares because you do have to wash them obviously. Finesse bridle, super good, which I wasn't surprised about because we like basically tried it out before. We just needed the right size for her big head, which was extra large. You know, everyone wants a big horse, and so you're having to buy like XL for everything. Starts that up. Yeah, a little product review for the week. Margaret's helping me with my bed. She's the pro. She's the pro. Good job, big mama. Actually, really early today. We're not late needing Margaret. We just are dumb and we need Margaret. No, just kidding. We just want it really nice.
Started with a 10 to 15 minute walk warm-up. The breakthrough that we had this week was trying to keep my leg just a little back at all times and cueing from that. Dropping my stirrups down 1 notch really helped me get that leg position. Then we trotted each direction to get things moving. Started working an exercise spiraling into a 10-meter circle inside the cones, which is so much harder than it looks, and I'm probably working way too hard to keep the tempo, but she's just so big, and so going small takes a lot of strength from both of us. And then we would spiral out to a bigger 20-meter circle, and we did this each direction. into canter work, but we wanted to compress her to a sitting trot, then to canter, really working on keeping her balanced. Started working on our 15-meter circle where we would leave the wall at B and go to the quarter line and then back to B at the wall.
Up off that right leg. Yes. Yes. That's better. Good. Super.
Putting my legs just that little bit back,
Yeah.
to me it feels dramatic.
We were practicing forward into the halt, not letting her shoulders dive down, and practicing this was not only practice for the test but also for our canter transition, trying to get her to think about picking up her inside shoulder and not letting her drop into it. Now we did a run through of the test. So we trotted down center line, halt, salute, and then we trotted off tracking left to C, went diagonal across doing our trot lengthening. Then on the long slide, I yielded to the center line and did a 10-meter circle at S. Back down center line, C track right to B, and then we did our stretchy trot 20-meter circle. After that, I really tried to collect her back to get her ready for our canter A, and then our first counter canter loop. Unfortunately, I missed the cue and had to circle a couple times and do it again. Then I totally messed up the counter canter loop and I had to retry that. I got it and I continued on with a 15-meter circle at C and then lengthening on the long side. I trotted a little early. So I brought her back up to canter and did the diagonal, and I trotted at X. We walked at C, huge exhale. We then went on to do our free walk, doing the single loop. Back to center line, C track right. Then I did a diagonal trot lengthening. Started to collect her back for the canter A, right into our counter canter loop. Then our 15-meter circle. And lengthening down the long side. Across the diagonal, we trotted a couple steps, changed lead, then trotted at C, and then a half 10-meter circle at B, back down center line, halt, salute.
Whew, that was a workout today.
Yeah.
I am sweating. All right, that's where we are for week 5. So tired and a little bit of a rough run through of the first test, level 1, test 3, but just gonna keep practicing and get ready for the show. Like and subscribe, follow for more.
This is a few clips of working out this week. We did a weights day, full body, and we focused more on the upper body and core since I rode 3 times. I just wanted to show how I try to work out to ride better. I try to do 1 weights day and 1 hot yoga day to get a really deep stretch. And I'm possibly thinking about adding a couple days of running because I need more stamina when I'm in the saddle, and when I'm tired, I just need to be able to go longer.